All right. So, children, we'll start with question one. There were some easy questions, right? All the questions I sent you, you either had to find a side length or you had to find the angle using your trigonometry table, right? So, children, we'll start from the first question. Now that we have more children, can you raise your hands and tell me how many of you did the homework? 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who else? Who else? Who else? Only 7 children? 8 children. What about the others? Only 8 children.
8.
8 children and Anuja. So that is 9. Okay, so only 9 children have done the homework. Okay. All right. All right.
So the teacher, we can share the homework sheet. We can share the homework sheet.
Yes, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Sadhun teacher, we can share the homework sheet.
Yes. So children, I shared the homework.
Children, if there are any newcomers, you can take the homework sheet from here and then go through when we are discussing.
Yes. So children, here I have shared the homework sheet with you, right? So children, now that there are children who have done the homework, Image is sharing his homework. Very good, Puta. Right. That's a nice triangle. Good. Children, what was the answer you got for question 1A? Send it to me in the chat. Let me know what the answers you got were.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
I
Anuja.
got 0.2979, but I don't know how to convert it into centimeters.
Okay. All right. All right. So, children, what are the answers you got? So, I have a reply from Sanudha. Right. What about the others? Okay. Children, send me your answers. Children, I think Swabhinansi was right. These children are extremely shy. More shy than usual today. Right. Image also sent me his answer. Very good, Buddha. So
Yeah,
far
no,
the
this
answer.
batch was very good earlier.
That's what. Yes. Okay. So Heshinidu also sent me her answer. Yes. So children, the answer is correct. Now I don't know for what reason the others are not sending me their answers. Right. So the answer to part A is question 1A. The answer is 5 point. So the children have all done it to 3 decimal places. 5.848 centimeters is the answer. Right. This is the answer, right? So children, if you all got this answer, you all are correct. Okay. Now Anuja, are you here? Right. So Anuja, you asked the question how to convert the value to centimeters. So basically, Puta, now this is the angle. Now angle is 17 and this length is 20 centimeters. This is x, right? So we take sine 17 degrees is equal to x over 20, Puta, right? So sine 17 is what you get as, I think it's 0.2924, okay, equals to x over 20. So to find the value of x, you multiply 20 by 0.2924 and that's how you get the answer 5.848. Is that clear, children? Anuja, is it clear?
How to multiply that thing just to find the 20 and that number in that thing?
I didn't get your question, Buddha. Could you repeat that?
Sir, we can get 5.848 by finding 20 in the row column and 0.2924 column. Is that the way, sir?
You multiply those two numbers. Yes, 20 multiplied by 0.2924 is the answer. Yes. So Dulani has also sent me 5.85. So you have rounded it to two decimal places. That's fine because here I hadn't really specified the number of decimal.
Sadhun teacher,
Yes.
I think Sadhun
Yes, Tilayani.
teacher,
Yes, I can hear you.
I think he's trying to take it from the table. Anuja is trying to take from the table the multiplication.
Oh, is it? Anuja, is that what you're trying to do?
Yes, sir.
No, no, Puta, you don't multiply from the table. You only find this value from the table. Okay, then you multiply normally. 20 multiplied by 0.2924, you normally
Sine
do normal
17.
right? That is normal multiplication, Puta. Got it? Okay. So
Yes,
children,
sir.
right. Children, what was the answer to part B? What did you all get? Yes, yes, yes. Another's answer is correct. What about the others? Children, can I have your answers? Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Right. So children, I'll just give it a minute, see if the others are going to send me their answers. None of the others are sending their answers. Okay. Right. So children, the answer is 2.5872. Now this is to uh, 4 decimal places, but you can round it off to 3 decimal places or 2 decimal places. That's fine because I haven't specified in the question, right? So yes, so Dulani is saying that 2.59, that's also correct though, right? So as long as you round it properly, your answers are correct. Okay, right. Then children, what was the answer to part C? What did you get? Yes, Sanud's answer is correct. Yes, yes, yes.
Sandalputa, can you round it and show? I can see some answers 2.58.
Ah, yes. So, children, if you're going to round this off to 2 decimal places, you can see that the decimal place before the after the second decimal place is 7. So, if it's greater than 5, you have to round this one up. Okay, so to 2 decimal places, this would be 2.59 centimeters. Okay, that would be the right way to round it. Okay, so children, the answer to question C should be 12.50. So this goes on forever, but you all can round it off, maybe 12.5, right? Or 12.50. This should all be fine. Okay, that is the correct answer. Okay, then children, to part C, sorry, to part D, what is the answer you all got? Right. Okay. So children, what about the others? What is the answer you all got? Children, what's the answer you all got? Okay, so I'm not getting any answers. So the answer should be 20.1398. This is to 4 decimal places, right? So you can round it off maybe to 2 decimal places. It would be 20.14 in that case, right?
Sir,
Yes, Puta.
sir, can you explain the part C, please, again?
Which part, Puta?
Can you explain the part C, please?
Yeah,
Because I don't know
so
how to solve it.
to get
Can
the
you
answer
explain
for
the
part
part
C, is
C,
it?
please?
Okay, okay, yeah, I'll explain part C. Yes. So children, for part C,
Yes, sir. I
yeah.
don't get.
So for part C, children, our triangle is 50 degrees and 13 minutes. So we have 8 centimeters and this is X, right? So children, you have to take cos in this case, 50 degrees and 13, right? And we have 8 over X. Okay, so children, for cos 50 degrees and 13 minutes, the value is 0.6399. This is equal to 8 over X, right? So children, we multiply the X by the other side. So you get 6399X equals to 8, right? And then children, we divide by 0.6399. Okay, X equals to 8 over 0.6399. All right. So then children, once you do that division, now children, if the question is only asking you for a few decimal places, you don't have to do this entire division, right? Because this is going to take a long time. You can round it off to maybe 2 decimal places or 3 decimal places and then divide. So once you do this division, you get this 12.50195, right? So that is the exact answer, but you don't need to be that accurate. You can just take it to maybe 3 or 2 decimal places and divide it, children, right? Image, is that correct? Is that clear, Puta?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clear.
Right. Okay, so that is how you get the answer. So children, these are the answers to question 1. Now question 2, children, question 2a, what is the answer that you all got? Children, what's the answer for 2a? Right, so Sananda gives me an answer. Okay, right. What about the others? Children, did you all do the work? Okay, Little sends me an answer. Interesting. All right. Okay, okay. Right. What about the others? Children? Yes, Heshinido, I'll explain 2a. Right? Okay. So children, let me explain question 2a. Okay. So question 2a looks like this. We have theta 9 centimeters and 7 centimeters. So children, we use sine ratio for this. Sine theta is equal to 7 over 9. Okay, now children, what you do is you have to first take 7 over 9 to 4 decimal places, right? So children, when you do that, you get 0.7778, right? Now children, we have to look for theta is equal to sine inverse 0.7778. Now you look for this, children, in the trigonometry table, right? You look for it in the trigonometry table. So when we look for this in the table, right? So children, I'll show you how to find it. We'll go to the table and we'll have a look, right? Okay, so let me share the table with you. Right, so children, I hope all of you can see my table here, right? So that was 0.7778, right? So children, that is on the second page for sine. Okay, so you can see if I take my okay, so this is 51, 0.7778. Okay, So children, you can see here that I have 0.7771. Now to these children, I need to add 6 more. Okay, I need to add 6 more, right? No, sorry, I need to add 7 more. Okay, so I get the 7 from the mean differences over here, right? So you can see the angle is 51, right? Then 0 minutes plus 4 minutes. So that means children, the answer is going to be 51 degrees and 4 minutes, right? That is how you get the answer to 2A, right? 51 degrees and 4 minutes, 0.7778. Okay, is that clear? Hey Shinidwa, is that clear? And what about the others as well? Is it clear? Children, send me a reply, will you? What is this? Hey Shini, is it clear? No reply today. I don't know what has happened to these children.
Can just explain that?
Hello.
I got disconnected for a second. Right. So I hope this is clear, children. Right. Now I explain how to do this one. Right. So the answer to question 2A, right? The answer to 2A is 51 degrees and 4 minutes, right? Children, what about, okay, so children, what about part B? What is the answer you all got? 51. Dulani asked 51 degrees and 5 minutes. Though 5 minutes won't be correct, na? Because you can see when you add 4 minutes exactly, you get 0.7778. Alright, so the answer should be 51 degrees and 4 minutes. Right? So, Sanuda, your answer is almost correct. So, when I got this, the answer that I got was 64 degrees for part B and 37 minutes, right? Just double check and see, Puta, right? This was the answer I got. What about the others? Children, what did you all get?
Sir, I got cos 7 is equals to 140, sir. 140 degrees.
140 degrees. Puta, Anuja, you might have to rewatch that lesson, right? Because I think you need to go through it again. There is some mistake. You can't get 140 degrees, right? So even
No,
little
Sandun teacher.
yes.
Sandun teacher, the children there, I think they are confused with the table. Some they don't know where to use the table and still they are like new to the lesson.
Probably that. Yes.
Yes.
So a lot of children are telling me that it's 64 and 38. So let's actually do this one as well, right? So this is our, let's see if I might have made a mistake. We'll see. So we have cos theta is equal to 3 over 7, right? So children, 3 over 7 is, it divides to 0.4286 to 4 decimal places. Is that right, children? Right? So Dilan teacher just double check with me as well, right?
Yeah,
So
I'm
these,
okay.
yeah. Okay, so children, now we'll go to the cost table and try to find 0.4286. Okay. So this comes with 64 degrees. Yes, okay. So we can see there is at 64 degrees and yes, so we have 0.4305, right? We need 4286. Okay, from 4305 we need to go to 4286. So children, the difference there is 4305 and 4286. The difference is 19, children. So children, remember, for cos you have to subtract, not add, right? So you can see we don't have 19 here, so the closest we have is 18 over here, right? The closest we have is 18, right? So we don't go to 21 because it's too far. The closest to 19 is 18, right? So it's going to be 64 degrees, right, and 37 minutes. Clear, children? Right, 64 degrees and 37 minutes. Okay.
So I got that answer in the first place. Then later I changed it to
Why is that, Tuda? Why
30.
did you change it? So take the closest one, right? Take the closest one. Okay, now let's go back to the answers. So the answer for part C, children, what did you all get for part C? So I'll tell you the answer that I got is 73 degrees and 37 minutes. This is what I got for, yes. So you all also got this answer, right? Sanuda, so again you got 36 minutes. So just double check your values and see, right? Must be a small error, right? So 1 degree is not that much, but still you have to get the correct answer, right? And part D is, what did you all get, children? I got 59 degrees and 45 minutes, right? Did you all get this answer as well, children? Okay. Right. So Sanoda, again, a little bit off by 1 degree, right? So I think you have done it quite well, but just a small error in a decimal place might be the reason, right? So
Yeah, children, I think rounding.
yes.
They must not doing the proper rounding.
Yeah. So children, if when you divide, if it goes on for more than 4 decimal places, get to the 5th decimal place and round to the 4th decimal place. Children, don't stop at the 4th decimal place. Am I right, Delia, teacher?
Yeah, that's the mistake that they are doing. They
Right.
take only 4. They don't do the 5th one to check to round it.
That's the thing. Children, now if your 5th decimal place is greater than 5, you have to round up, no, children. Right? So you have to check that, okay? Right. So children, are there any questions? Now that's the end of the homework discussion for today, right? So we've already gone past time, to be honest. So I am going to go to today's lesson. So children, are there any questions before we do?
Yes, children, because this lesson is also connected to trigonometry. So if you clear these doubts only, you will be able to understand the things what we are doing today.
Yes, definitely. So children, if anybody needs me to show the table, how to get the values for any of these, right? Yes. Yes, Sanudabuta, just double check, right? Do more sums, meaning now you know the proper answers for these ones. So just take a screenshot of this and then double check your answer, right? And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, right. So children, does anyone have any other questions? Anyone wants me to explain any of these questions? Please let me know before we go on to today's lesson. Yes, so Lisari says you have a problem with tables. What is the problem, Dua?
Children, don't worry about the table because it's new. When you do a lot of sums with trigonometry and use the table, automatically you will be okay.
Yeah.
Because this is a revision class, we didn't do the questions. Normally in your textbook, it's there to get used to the table. They have given some angles and they will ask you to find. So I think it's better if you can go and do those exercises. Sadhu teacher, because this is the first lesson, like first time they are learning, they have given like small questions, like to find sine 65, like that from the table and write the value.
That's the
So
thing.
without going to do the calculations now, because this is a review class, we start from here.
That's
You
true.
all do those exercises, children.
That's right.
Then you get automatically used to the table.
That's right. Yes. Children, another thing. Now, Shahir asked me to explain question C. Yes, Shahir, I will do that. Now, Lisa Ridua tells me that she can't understand how to use it. Though you must have got the video lesson we sent through WhatsApp. Watch that again, though, right? Because in that I clearly explain. If there's a part you don't understand, go back and watch that again. It'll be clear to you how to read the table,
Yes,
right?
children.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me explain that also. Yes, it's a very good video. You can understand very well. If you cannot understand, again go back and watch it again. You will understand very clearly. Sandun teacher is explaining that. Even and he has taken the tables and also taken some examples also and done. So I think it's a very, very good video for you all. If you can't understand, watch it for so many times. It's okay. There's no issue. Then you will understand.
Yes, thank you, Delani teacher. So, Shahir, now your request was to explain question C. So, let's have a look at question C. So, Puta, you take tan theta because tan is the ratio with opposite and adjacent. So, opposite is 17, adjacent is 5, right? So, tan theta is equal to, so 17 divided by 5, Puta, comes to 3.4, right? Oh, is that so? So Lisa is not in the WhatsApp group. So do I'll send you the WhatsApp group link today, okay? And then I'll ask them to resend the video so that you can watch it. All right? Okay. So as I was saying, we have tan theta is equal to 3.4. Now, if you want, Puta, you can take this as 3.400 so that you can easily find it in the table. All right. So now let's go to the table and try to find 3.4. Okay. Right. So if you go to the table here, okay. So we have tan is over here, right? Okay. So these are my tan values, right? Okay. So I'm looking for 3.400, right? So you can see that 73, this value. Have a look at this value, Shahir. Can you see? This is 3.376, right? 3.376. I need 3.400, right? That means I have to add. So to 376, how much should I add to get 400? I need 24. Am I right? I need 24. So you can see here, Puta, I don't have 24, I have 25. 25 is the closest, right? So that means if I take my values, this is going to be 30 and 7, right? And this is 73 degrees, right? So that means 73 degrees and 30 plus 7, that is 37 minutes, right? So you can see 3.376. So to 76, if you add 24, you get 400. So I need 3.4, right? So you take 30 plus 7, that is 37 minutes, 73 degrees and 37 minutes. Shahir, is that clear?
Excuse me.
Shahir, is it clear?
And
Okay.
children, when you're using the table, please use a ruler, because just don't look from your eyesight. You get sometimes in the exam, you will look at other number and write. So please use a ruler.
Yes. Sanuda, is it clear to you as well? Now you had got just 1 minute off. Do you see how I got the answer, Puta? Sanuda?
Yes, sir. So
Okay.
in there, is it okay that the value is exceeded, like there is 24 and we take 25 and one is more than the value they have
That's
given?
okay.
Is it okay?
Puta,
No,
take the
you
closest
can't.
one. We have to take the closest one, Dilan teacher, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. You
So
cannot take the higher value. And also it's not going to be like correct, because the answer is there, no? 24 is there, 24 is there.
yeah. So in this case, Dilan teacher, we had 24 wasn't there. We had
Then
22 and 25. So we went to 25.
okay. So then
Yes.
that's the
Yeah. So if now if you have 22 and 25, obviously Puta, 25 is closer to 24. Right? So take the closer value. Am I right, Elaine teacher?
yes.
Right.
I thought so we can't exceed that value, and so I took 22.
Ah, I see. So that's why you went wrong. Okay.